Stulla Nation. So, hey, yo, listen, before I even get into that, man, I just want to say, you know, big up to the Stulla Nation, man. You know, we hit 1K subs, you know, in 4 months. We hit it, man. And, you know, to be expected, man, because, you know, we the best, right? But anyway, so, you know, it looks like Traplo Ross has allegedly been pressured by, you know, Central Cee's team. And, you know, let's just get straight into this, man, because, hey, you know, Traplo Ross, he has been, let's just say, not been speaking positively about Central Cee recently or over a period of time, right? And, you know, before we actually go and get into what Traplo Ross has been saying about Central Cee, I just want to play what's actually just went down a few hours ago. And yeah, let me know what you think about this, man. Obviously, I watched like 20 seconds of it and I was like, bro, listen, I might as well share my true reaction with the Stulla Nation, right?
He don't got no beef with you.
Squash the beef, man. Can we squash the beef, or is it?
Never had beef, man.
Are you sure?
Never had beef.
Come on,
I appreciate you, bro. You know I said your album was the best UK album that was ever dropped.
I heard you.
No, you just say you gotta do a little bit more research.
Listen, let me just check to see if the volume is working. Okay. Cause listen, before I did a whole video, yeah, I did a whole video, and you know it wasn't even, the voice wasn't even recording. I was pissed. Anyway,
Say you're not the facts ain't there yet.
Hey, I need to get clued up, man. You need to fill in the gaps and let me know what I missed.
No, he's not gonna fill in the gas. That's the point. No, well, you know.
I said you do me a favor.
Oh, you say you do him a favor.
Hey, look, I heard.
yeah, so yeah. He's looking like my man's guy. He's coming on smoke. The fact that Traplo Ross knew, like, the fact that he sensed it, yeah, it means that Traplo Ross knew instinctively that, hey, him coming here, something might go off in it. Because that was a bit too quick for my liking.
I mean, I thought I was just saying what's up.
He good.
Just saying what's up.
Hey, so my man said, what, you think you can just come in man's booth like that? So he made it say, you think you're a big man now? You think you're a big boy? Yeah?
That's the point. No, well, you know.
I said you do me a favor.
Oh, you say you do him a favor.
Hey, look, I heard.
Hey, listen, what makes you think you can come in and speak like that?
I mean, I thought I was just saying what's up.
You just saying what's up.
He good.
Just saying what's up. How is it? It's like
Get
that.
out of the booth, bro. Get the fuck out of the booth, bro.
He's good.
Get out, bro.
Let's get the fuck out of the booth.
Go outside the booth, and I'll come outside and I'll talk to you outside the booth. Get out of the booth.
Is that what it is?
Get yourself out of the booth. Take him out of the booth. You ain't got nothing. Take him out.
Central Cee just watching the whole thing play out, man. Just watching the whole thing play out.
Take the guy out of the booth, bro. Bro, get out of my booth, bro. Let him go. Go, bro. Go with him, bro. Get out of my booth, bro. Get out of my booth. Hurry up, bro.
Hey, good to see you, man.
I'm not gonna like all that hurry up and all that. Hey, yo, listen, you know what it is? You see Traplo Ross now, yeah? Like, he's not the type of guy to like bad up and shit like this, bro. Like, you know, like, he's saying, let's talk outside, this is that, blah, blah. Like, if you beat up Central Cee, I mean, if you beat up Traplo Ross, what have you achieved from that, bro? Like, what have you gained from that? Like, come on now, people. Traplo Ross, he's just a guy that, you know, gives his opinion. You know, he's not harming nobody. Yeah. He was a bit audacious to step in the booth and that. That is very audacious though. Like, I'm not gonna lie. That's very audacious and that. But to be like, you know, overextending the bad up. Come on, man. Like, I think it's not necessary to that point. Like, if you don't want man in your booth and that, be like, hey, yo, listen. Boy, you need to step out, fam. Simple as that, bro. He would know what going on by the energies, fam. You don't need to be doing all that, man.
No, it is.
Huh?
You see me.
You chill.
I make the music.
Yeah.
I run a business, so I can watch things from a different standpoint. But you see when
Remo was popping.
you see certain people, obviously,
Yeah.
you do the same thing. You do the same thing.
Yeah,
So it's a similar thing.
I know
but
them vibes, you know.
It's like when you're speaking about whatever you're speaking about, you're not just speaking about me. I can watch something and understand. Yeah, cool. I see the business. I see this is your job, whatever. I'm watching from a different standpoint. I put myself on the net, so I know what comes with that. But when you wanna do that to real people as well.
Hey, yo, but the thing about this now, yeah, is so what? Is a team that's gonna try and bad up everyone that talks not highly of Central Cee? Is that what this is? Because like thing like this shit, you run the risk, yeah, of like it's like a man trying to fight every guy that would like let's say a man's walking with his girl now and like, you know, she's walked like they both walked past the guy and like he's looked back at like to look at her ass, bro. Is he gonna try and beef every man on the street, yeah, that tries to look at her ass, bro, as they walk past, fam? Does it make sense? Nah, fam. And like if you want man out the booth and that, yeah, just let man know you need to leave, bro. He gonna know why. You don't need to be doing the long. Come on, man, people.
That have real people around them. For me, maybe I'm not even so real. Central Cee it's an entity, innit? But then there's real people around, man, that you have to be aware of that might have a different outlook. Me, I can see things, I can watch things, I understand, innit? But not everybody can see it the same way. So you have to be aware of that as a content creator. When you're talking about
I get it too. I mean, like with me, like listen, I'm pulling up on the niggas I got a rapport with. I know certain niggas I might do a little temperature check, but it comes with the game too. You know what I mean? It's like not everybody gonna be whatever, but you know I know you personally, you don't got no issue.
I don't have ego in Central Cee. There's no ego in Central Cee. When I'm online,
No, I don't. Man said there's no ego in Central Cee, man. Come on, man. Like, that's definitely cut.
and I'm reading a comment, or I'm watching a documentary, or I'm hearing anybody, I'm hearing it the same way you're saying. Like it's not me. You're not talking about me. You don't.
So you see, like, Central Cee just basically saying like that never had nothing to do with him. Basically, like that's what I'm getting from. Like, I don't really need to watch the rest of the video. Yeah, you know, let me just forward it a bit.
Text me something.
Yeah. So basically, Central Cee trying to say he ain't got nothing to do with that. Like that's on, you know, the guy who did that behalf, and yeah, which you know he could have easily got excited from that. Which you know just from that conversation there, and that, yeah, I don't watch Central Cee in it. I've never ever watched the interview of this guy, so this is me first seeing like my first impression of this guy like in the interview. It just seems like, you know, he's seen it happen. He could have easily been on a hype thing like, hey, yo, see, like, hey, yo, people. He could have said a shot at Digga or something like if it was childish like that. But even then with this Digga thing, yeah, that means now if they ever cross paths with Digga or anyone that said anything about Central Cee, they need to get to work, bro. They need to get to work, fam. Like, you can't pick and choose, yo. You can't pick and choose battles and that, because then it's gonna look bad on Central Cee. And that's due to his team's doing, bro. You get me, bro? Separate though, like, let's go and look at things that Chop Lil Ross. Let's go and see things that Chop Lil Ross has said about Central Cee for why they've got like this little, you know, issue. Well, Central Cee's team got issue with Chop Lil Ross.
Maybe didn't get the shine or the career buzz that they deserved. It is kind of harsh, but it's true. It's not authentic. Like he kind of put on the Nike Tech as a costume, and then later on backtracked and said, "Oh, I'm the one that made the Nike Tech hot in the US, bro. You didn't make the Nike Tech hot."
So basically, Chop Lil Ross is trying to say that Central Cee's a fraud, basically, and you know, he's not who he claims to be. And as soon as they put on a, you know, a chaki, he turned road man, he turned gangster, basically. Like that's what I'm getting from what he's saying, basically.
Hot in the US. You're not the one that you didn't make Nike Tech's hot in the US. Like, let's not be crazy. Like, let's look at any number of Bronx drill rappers that were jumping around in Nike Techs before you was even making this sort of music.
I mean, would you say that Central Cee is where he is because of that Drake freestyle?
No.
Really? So Drake was already on a wave that Central Cee basically jumped on a wave that Central Cee was already on.
100%. Central Cee was absolutely booming, killing it in the UK before the Drake.
No, facts. Central Cee, yeah, I think he's got to be currently the number one in terms of recognition, the number one from the UK. Yeah, no doubt about it. From when you've like clocked America, and like they like the fact that you ain't trying to switch up, like they like the fact that you got the British accent going on. Yeah, you are. It doesn't. Cause obviously, a lot of people got a lot of things to say about Central Cee and that. Yeah, this is that. Whether it's putting on the image or whether it's putting on the front. When it comes to music, yeah, he's a good artist. Yeah, and Americans have taken him in it, Simple as that. My man's casually chilling with Akademiks, bro. And like that's just literally one of many rooms that he could get into currently. Yeah.
That was the first time I really heard of Central Cee.
Really? Oh, see, that's the thing, because in the UK, it's like, bear in mind, he came out of nowhere. So he had like 4 or 5 years worth of music that really wasn't hitting, that got deleted and scrubbed from the internet. I think that's also why I feel like his team really didn't like what I put out there, because I unearthed a lot of stuff that he had put out that he would rather pretend never happened. It's like, you know, when it's like people pop out with a song that's viral and they want to act like, that's my first tune. Bro, you got 100 tunes that no one was trying to hear, and then you put on the Nike Tech and had a new persona. And it's like, I've got to give his props as far as like one of the best artists to do it in the UK, incredible lyricist, incredible branding. Yeah, you're not really doing the things that you say you were doing in these songs. You're talking about, I put £100,000, I can get you shot in public. His Met Gala freestyle is talking about all these drills that he's going to pay people to do. That's not happening. And it's like, no disrespect, but it's like the guys that were really doing that stuff, you were dissing and making fun of and putting down. And like you, this is the thing. I just feel like it's frustrating because I feel like I've been slightly misunderstood on Central Cee topic, or maybe not misunderstood.
No, I think you're pretty clear.
I feel like there's just this big.
You're pretty clear.
Studio gangster.
Yeah.
Right. This is a term that's been around for decades.
Now, when it comes to Chucklo Ross and that, yeah, he's a guy that, you know, he's not from Enzo, he's not from that life in it, but he's said that he likes that type of world, so he's tapped into that type of world in it. So, you know, this comes with the territory, my guy. You know, you're gonna experience many different situations like that in your life, and yeah, like this is the life that you know you like in it, so you gotta accept it, bro. It comes with the game, man.
You're calling him a studio gangster,
and you can be the GOAT of rapping in the UK, but you like the way I said it in the video is it's almost like he's got to the very top spot because he's not had to deal with the baggage of actually being in the streets. And that's not necessarily a diss, but you got someone like Digga D whose career has been derailed by going. Digga D, he's like the young boy of the UK. He'll come out of jail, get a few songs, get a bit of motion, and they put him back in. And it's like he's dealing with the baggage of actually being from the streets, the trauma and the difficulties of being a real West London gangster who's had got all of these cases, can't stay out of trouble, people trying to kill him all the time, nearly got his eye cut out of his head, got attacked in prison and stabbed in the eye, all this vicious, horrible stuff that he's dealt with. Central Cee's not really had to deal with any of that stuff. He went straight to the top. He's using that gangster persona. And the music's fire. That's the thing. The album was sick. I've been a huge fan of his music.
Yeah, people. Yeah, like Central Cee, I've never really known of him before him blowing up and going to America. I didn't really know of him, you know, doing like bootings and all them things there and you know that's fine, man. Like you don't have to be engaged in that life, bro. You know what I mean? But obviously, I think Chucklo Ross is basically saying that it's all a gimmick. It's not him being himself. And you know, if Central Cee's team are trying to get onto Chucklo Ross because of that, because obviously I don't really know the ins and outs in it, but if that's the reason, yeah, why they're trying to get onto him, yeah, like, and you know, trying to bad him up and that, then I don't know. Still, it's a bit mad, but it's also mad him, you know, thinking man can just step in the booth and it, bro. You get with him, cause yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If I've got a friend now, and I'm with my guy, and we're in our booth and that, you know, someone who's been on the net dissing my brethren, try to step in the booth like it's a cash thing and that, bro. Nah, you gotta go, fam. But I'm not gonna be badding man up like the way and just, you know, extending it, dragging it on and that, hurry up. Nah, that's dead, fam. You get me? Like you got it the first time. No need to push it. You know what I mean? But yeah, people. Quick what? You know what's so mad? I don't even say quick ones no more, bro. Like these videos be getting longer now, man. You know what I mean? Before my videos used to be like literally 5 minutes, and the people be like, it's too short, man. But then now I'll just be chilling, just talking, and that. It's getting up to 20 minutes. I'm like, whoa, like what the fuck, man? But yeah, people, like chat to me now, man. Like, what do you think about the situation, man? Has Central Cee's team gone too far? Is it reasonable? You know, would you have done the same thing? And yeah, like, what do you think about Central Cee as well, man? Like, do you think he's putting on a gimmick? He's putting on an act? Chat to me, man. But yeah, man, people, as usual, like, subscribe. Bow, I'm out.